Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Joan Collins, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, friends. Hello.
Yeah.
Listen, you must tell us a story. I just heard an inkling of it when you were filming a Macmillan and Son, which hasn't played yet.
Are you sure you don't mean a Macmillan and wife?
A Macmillan and wife. I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's a common mistake. The show's been on longer than 9 months. It could have been
That's
Macmillan
right.
and Son.
Well, you were filming one of those, and
Yeah.
you had a scene in the middle of the night someplace?
Oh, we were shooting on location in West L.A. at Deutsch Street, and around midnight, a very nice lady came out of a house and said, "Oh, I watch Match Game every day." Gave me an envelope, and I said, "Oh, well, thank you." I put it in my pocket and finished the filming about 2 a.m., and I had to get out of the wardrobe. The wardrobe man said, "Here, you left this letter." I opened it up, and it was a quarter inside, and it said, "This is our way of trying to stamp out trench hand."
Remember that show? Oh, that was a funny show.
What are the receipts so far?
Yes.
So far, the campaign, all the states are not in, is $6.18.
When we finish this, I'm going next door to tape with Dinah Shore, and we've got that film clip in which you did the trench hand. It was one of the funniest things that's happened on this show, because we had trench blank.
We were trying to match.
And we were trying to match up there, and
Trench
Richard was called on third. Well, when you're third, it's tough. And he couldn't think of anything, so he said
we had trench coat,
trench mouth.
I couldn't, so I said trench hand.
I said, what the heck is trench hand?
I said, you get that when you have trench mouth and you go,
Becky Lannerman and Ava Solver. Okay, now Becky's the current champ. She's won $600. She's going to be challenged by Ava here, who's had her first round question and struck out with it. And your first round question will come along in a moment, Becky, but right now this is coming your way. Now we're ready, if you're ready. Here is the magic finger that pushes the button that reveals Becky's first round question. Tiny Tom Thumb got a job as the tiny little groom on the top of a wedding cake. Aww. But he was fired for blanking at the bride. That's what happened. Tiny Tom Thumb got a job as the tiny little groom on the top of a wedding cake, but he was fired for blanking at the bride. Blanking at the bride. Blanking at the bride. Blanking at the bride. Okay, that's good.
Well.
You got a good one? That's good. Okay. Excuse me for mussing your hair as I walk by there. All right, we're all set, and we'll call on Becky Lannerman.
1 minute here
you're
now.
not. Oh.
There. Okay,
Goodness.
sweetheart.
All right, Becky. Tiny Tom Thumb got a job as the tiny little groom on the top of a wedding cake, but he was fired for blanking at the bride.
For hitting at the bride?
For hitting at the bride. She's going to join your club, Ava. All right, Scoey, she says hitting at the bride.
Well, Ava didn't do so good on her first one, did she?
No, she didn't score any matches at all.
Well, she won't lose any ground.
Yes.
This is one of those answers that you really have to use your imagination on for pointing at the bride.
Or pointing at the bride. Okay. Yes. Wait a minute. Save some of your booze for Brett.
No.
No.
Oh, honey, you guys are gonna love it. I love that little story about Tom Thumb being a little. Wasn't that sweet?
Yes, it was sweet.
It was just sweet
story.
But he wasn't so sweet. I said winking and or making a pass.
Winking or making a pass at the bride. Very good. All right, Charles, your turn.
I saved a card and just said winking.
Wink. The paper shortage, you know, friends. All right, Joan Collins. Tiny little groom, top of wedding cake, but he was fired for hitting at the bride, according to Becky?
Well, I guess he'd be fired for hitting at the bride, but I figured he'd also be fired for winking at the bride.
Winking is good, yes. All right, Richard, what was he doing?
He was dressed in a raincoat.
Oh, really?
And
I don't want to go on with this. I don't want to hear any more.
he also had a torch in his hand.
Yes. Go ahead.
And he was fired for flashing at the bride. With the torch.
Yeah, well, we Americans call a torch a flashlight.
Oh, all right. He was flashlighting at the bride.
All right, Patti.
Huh? Yeah, well, call it what you will. A flasher is a flasher.
A flasher is a flasher. All right,
Yeah.
yes, all right. So,
3 flashes.
we got tight game going here, as you can see. All right. Ava, got another chance.
I'm going to try B again.
B again, because you had such good luck with it last time. The coach of the University of Downtown Burbank football team said, "All right, our school is too cheap to buy helmets for the team, so our boys have to wear blanks over their heads." School is too cheap to buy helmets for the team, so our boys have to wear blanks over their heads. All right, put those blanks on your heads and get out there and fight. Hit them low, hit them hard. And if they get up, hit them and knock them down again. Okay, that's okay. All right, you're okay. You're in the game. You're in. Yes. You're out.
You're telling me?
Yes. All right. Okay.
I can't understand his writing.
Everybody all finish over there. We're calling Ava. Here we go, Ava. The coach of the University of Downtown Burbank football team said the school is too cheap to buy helmets for the team, so our boys have to wear blanks over their heads.
Gee,
Tough, isn't it?
yes.
Is this microphone going out again, or can you hear me? No, it's working. Okay, what?
Paper bags?
Paper bags with... Ava. Wait a minute. Hold everything. I know you're from Hungary and all that. And she certainly is. But have you ever seen a football game?
Yes, of course.
Well, if they wore a paper bag, you get their brains beat out. Don't you understand that, child?
Yes, I do.
But that's your answer, and you're stuck with it. She says a paper bag over their heads.
Why don't we just cut out all the preliminaries and go to the tiebreaker?
Okay. Well, let's just reveal the answers quickly. We know there's not a chance in the world of her matching in a...
Pots.
Pots is good, right? See, a pot would be good. Could that give you some protection? Brett, what do you say?
I read this really spooky novel about this man who used to hide in closets.
Yes.
And he used to wear a silk stocking over his head.
Oh, really? That's join her club. That'd give you a lot of protection on a football field.
Me and you, Ava, all
All
the way
right, Charles, what did he wear over... What are the
That
team?
was our friend's novel, Sammy
Yes,
Reese.
Sammy Reese wrote a wonderful book called I'm Waiting. It's so scary and marvelous.
Yes.
Strainers or colanders?
Strainers or colanders. That would afford some protection. Anything metal would help. All right, Joan.
Well, I thought that since Ava is Hungarian, this is the answer that Jaja would have given. Lampshades.
Lampshade. But darling, they wear a lampshade.
Lash, I guess.
Over the head. What do you say?
Hungarian word, el bucketo.
Bucketo. That's very good.
I've had that.
Very good.
Or
What do
El
you say?
Baquetet.
Another cooking utensil, a bedpan.
A bedpan. Yes, well, she was in the hospital recently, and actually, she's married to a panhandler. Okay, what do we got here? Still nothing showing, Ava. Nothing showing for Ava. Well, she's not bad, but nothing showing there. All right. Now, you have a chance here. All you need is one to win, and we'll see if that happens after we see about this. Ready to carry on now in this excruciating, dramatic game. Becky, remember? One is all you need, Becky. Oh, boy.
I'm so glad her name isn't Becky Sharp.
Now, listen to this. When Fat Phyllis got dressed this morning, her living girdle blanked. Now, there's one terrific answer. I see Richard has already written it. When Fat Phyllis got dressed this morning, her living girdle blanked. Okay. Everybody's ready.
I wrote mine 10 minutes.
All right, Becky. When Fat Phyllis got dressed this morning, her living girdle blanked.
It died.
It died. That's good. You got the idea. What do you think of that, Scoey? One dead girdle and the little lady wins a game. No?
I don't know how you can come up with those kind of answers.
Died wins the game. What do the rest of you got there? Died. Exploded. Okay. Congratulations again. Okay, now, here we go. Well, Ava, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Welcome to my country.
Thank you.
And we've got a gift for you backstage. Ava Silver, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Now, there it is again, Becky. You've been here before. You know how it goes, so shall we get right to it? Mm-hmm. Okay. No, listen, what we did was we polled this recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank Patrol. Remember, $500 if you match a top answer? Bing. Ding, ding, ding. Ding when I say ding. $250 for the middle and $100 for the bottom. Whom do you call us?
Brett.
Brett, what do you say?
How about Dawn Patrol?
Dawn Patrol is one. Old flick.
How about Patti?
How about Patti?
Highway.
What's a highway patrol?
Highway.
Highway patrol. You don't talk so plain. You're a drama major, aren't you? Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Voice and speech teacher almost committed suicide over this.
How about Joan?
Who?
Joan.
Joan. Joan, have you got one? Let's
Well,
see
I
now.
had Dawn, but Night.
Night Patrol. Okay, so you got Night Patrol, Dawn Patrol, and Highway Patrol. Now, do you want one of those, or do you want to give us one? Which one?
Highway Patrol.
Highway Patrol is what she wants. Now, let's find out if it's up there, and if it's there, where is it? That is the question. Is it under the $100 response? Rat Patrol. That was a good series, wasn't it? Okay, we are looking for Highway Patrol, and let us reveal a $250 response. Shore Patrol. Well, so far, that's zip out of two there. Last chance for Highway Patrol. Here's the $500 response. Highway Patrol, you got it. Congratulations to you. Now, Becky, you're getting into the big money. You got $1,200. You're going to play for $5,000 now. To collect, you've got to match one celebrity head-to-head. Time to choose one.
Patti, please.
Okay, Patti, you get ready to write. And remember, here we go. You ready? Okay, here is the $5,000 number. Goes like this. Blank pox. P-O-X. Shh, no help from the audience? We appreciate your enthusiasm, but your answer may be rotten. And if she hears it, then what, you know? All right, Patty's finished. Now, Becky, we need an answer from you which you think will match hers. What do you say to that? Blank pox.
Chicken pox.
You say chicken pox. All right, she says that for $5,000. If she wins, she'll have $6,200. Patti, may we see it, please?
See, you mentioned that you had 3 small children.
Oh, no.
So I thought of chicken pox.
Very good. Okay. Terrific. Now, Becky's very happy. She's got $6,200, and we've got this message for you. All right, now we're going to start another game. If you're all ready, let's welcome Doug Brady over here. Doug? You know, Becky? Okay, Doug, we want to find out about you. Tell us about you.
Well, Gene, I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida, the world's most famous beach. I have a lovely wife, Lori, who has presented me with 4 lovely children, Shelley, Danny, Doug, and Gary. And the show is so popular in our household that I flew all the way here just to be in the show.
Well, that's terrific, Doug. We're very honored. Well, Doug, we thank you for that. And all of us hope that you win enough money to get back to your family.
I don't know that they'll want him back. He gave a beach top billing, didn't
That's
he?
right.
What part of Florida?
Daytona Beach. That's where he's from. Okay, Doug, would you make your selection?
B for Brady.
B for Brady. Here we go. At the gas station,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson said, He said, I don't think that mechanic lying under my car is really working. He has a blank under there with him.
I don't think that mechanic under my car is
really working. He's got a blank.
Was he on one of those little things?
On a dolly, yes. That's the thing that slides under the car. I don't think that mechanic lying under my car is really working. He has a blank under there with him. All right, ready here, ready. You've changed you.
That's not hard, honey.
That's it. Okay, you got the idea. All right, here we go. With Doug Brady. At the gas station, Mr. Johnson said, I don't think that mechanic lying under my car is really working. He's got a blank under there with him.
A woman.
A woman. Mercy me. Hear what he said?
Flew all the way out here just to be on the show, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Long way to come to be a loser.
That's a good answer, Scoey. Don't you think it's a good answer?
I said Goyle.
A Goyle. That's right. Okay, so there's one for Doug. Brett, you offer Doug Brady a girl or a woman?
I'm offering him myself, a lady friend.
A lady friend. That's two for Doug.
Where did he work?
Mr. Who?
The guy worked where?
In a mechanic, in a garage, in a gas station.
Well, Goyle would be if you worked in a diner, and lady would be if you worked in a hotel.
Yes.
But if you work in a garage, it's abroad.
Yeah. All right, that's three for Doug. Joan, what do you offer this handsome young fella?
Well, I'm afraid that I don't spell it right. Girl.
Girl. Okay, that's four. And Richard?
Will you see if she has a friend?
I got another girl. That's five. Now, Patti, are you going to break the spell?
Patti, if you don't say something about female, I'm through with you.
She'll say kumquat corners.
See, I thought that he was sleeping under the car.
Yes.
With his blanket and a teddy.
Blanket and teddy.
I could have said chicken.
Okay, so that's five for Doug, and now we've got this for Becky. Your first round question reads as follows. Tarzan have to go to Jungle Department Store and buy black loincloth because Tarzan just get job as blank. You're not too.
Oh, I got it, honey.
Buy black loincloth because Tarzan just get job as blank. Do you understand, pale-faced lady?
I think it's an American joke.
Is it an American joke? No, Tarzan was a Jane and Tarzan were English, you know.
That's right.
You see, and he was lost in the jungle.
I see.
And one day he said, I must buy a black loincloth because I just got myself a job as a blank, you see.
Uh-huh. All right.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay.
Whether I know it or not is something else.
All right. That's very good, Patti. All right. Perfectly all right. Now, Becky, Tarzan have to go to a Jungle Department Store and buy black loincloth because Tarzan just get job as...
A night watchman?
Night watchman? What does that have to do with it?
I don't know.
Night
He blended
watchman.
in with the night with a black loincloth.
These contestants are getting weirdo by the day there. What do you say, Scoey?
That five in a row by Doug kind of shook old Becky up there, didn't it?
Sure did, yeah. Tarzan say, me go buy black loincloth because Tarzan just get job as...
Go-go swinger.
Go-go swinger. I got the idea. Three people loved it, too, with me. Brett?
Now, when you move to Arlington, don't tell them you're on this show, and maybe no one will watch it that day. I said the Jungle Mortician.
The Jungle Mortician.
They're my people.
Yes, they are indeed. All right, Charles.
Then why don't they take you away? I said waiter.
Waiter, that's a good one. Waiter, yes. Waiters always wear black.
Always wear black.
Jackets
black.
and black ties. Blank. You didn't hear.
Oh!
Why? What did you think I said?
Blank.
Oh, no.
I didn't think it made sense, but nothing else did, so I didn't question it.
I said buy
He'd like
black.
to change his answer. To
Had I known you said black, I could have related better.
All right. Now we're up to Joan Collins.
Another brilliant answer from me. Actor.
Actor.
You can all hiss.
Yes. All hiss together. Hiss.
I don't even understand
All
that
right,
answer,
buy
Joe.
black loincloth because Tarzan just get job as...
I'm sorry, it's not my station.
Waiter. Not your station. And Patti.
Head waiter.
Head waiter. That's the answer. So 5-0 to score at the end of round one. Now this message for you. Pay close attention. Now you all ready to sing a chorus?
Huh?
Ready? On the downbeat.
Yes, what are we singing?
Oh, I've forgotten. I'm sorry. Listen, we hope you'll join us next time for Match Game 75. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.